Welcome to the Daily Jerry Anderson podcast. Jerry, your comments, these are comments that have come in. Jerry, your comments to Sean about the hotels when he was referring to squirting stuff up his nose triggered memories of a humorous story concerning RTE, or as they say, RTE. Why do people in RTE say RTE?
Well, you should know what. You lived there.
I know, but why do they say RTE? I'm just asking you, do you know? It's the same reason why people up here say bullet, rubber bullet. There are certain sounds that people are ashamed of because they think it sounds working class. Now,
I didn't know that.
Oh yeah, why do you think people?
So is the R a hard R in ordinary Dublin dialect?
Yes,
like R.
RTE.
R.
See, that sounds common.
All right.
The same way as people say rubber bullet. I was bullying a bull the other day, and I fired a rubber bullet at it because I was bullying the bull the other day, throwing our bullet at it. See, that doesn't sound good in some people's eyes. It's the same reason. Emma pointed it out to me this morning, which I hadn't realised before. She said the people in RTE say finance.
Finance?
No, finance.
Finance?
Yeah. And
the financial market?
No, the single. They say financial, which is right.
Well, what?
But they say the actual word finance.
Finance?
They pronounce it finance.
Finance.
And why do they do that? Because they don't want to say finance.
Finance.
Finance. That's a very Irish sound, finance. Up here we're Ulster. Ulster, that's why people talk like that. Why talk like that? We're ashamed of the A words. What about you? We're ashamed of that. And the B words. So we say bullet and hello and television.
But you do it too.
I do not do it.
Yes, I do.
I do not do it.
Yes.
I can't hear you.
We all do it.
I can't hear you.
We all do it.
We don't do it.
We do.
I don't say rubber bullet.
No, say bull.
What?
Say bull.
Bull.
You see, you don't say bull.
A bull, I do say bull.
No, you do not.
Bull?
No, you don't say bull, but you have another wee word.
Do you know what I do? I try.
You put a no in
I
it,
try
do you what?
A bull.
Bull, or you?
No, I say bull. A bull. See, a bull.
No, bull.
You see, people try. No, can I tell you what I do? I try not to have a real strong accent.
Say big bull.
Big bull.
Look at that big bull.
Look at that big bull.
Look at the size of that big bull.
Look at the size of that big bull.
What's wrong with that?
Nothing. That's the way I talk. I see nothing wrong with it. Now, for instance, when you say, now you do this all the time. You say, I have to go.
Yeah.
You see, people outside of Derry don't know what that means. I have to go. I say, I have to go. Now, there are two ways of doing that. If I was a BBC announcer, I'd
you
say,
like talking about this. You bring this up all the time.
No, but it's true. It's important. People, a BBC announcer would say, I have to go. I can't say that because it doesn't sound right. Now, I can't say, I have to go because I know it sounds stupid the way you say it. So what I say is, I go in between. The problem is the to word. To. People in Northern Ireland can't say to. Because if you say
you
to,
blame Frankie McBride for that.
It's Frank McBride. Frank McBride could never do it. And anyway, let me just explain. So
Yes.
It's a halfway house. I go to the halfway house. I say, I have to go.
I have to go.
To. Instead of to. Instead of saying to, you say to. And not te. I have to go. I'm going to go.
How's your te spelt? Your te?
It's all right. How's Emma's te?
How's your te spelled?
All right.
No, how's it spelt?
How's
your te spelt?
T-I-T.
No, no. I have to. You don't say I have to go.
I have to go.
No, what do you say? What's your new
I
word?
have to go.
I have.
It's to. See, you say I have to.
But you spell your. I want you to spell your te.
Te.
Spell.
It's
what?
T-E-H. Te. I have to go.
T-E-H.
I'd have to say it H if there's Protestants listening.
T. I have to.
Te. Have to go.
Have to. That's the same thing. Have to.
Have to go. Have to go. You see
No,
the A.
no.
See what you do is you change the A. So you change the A into an I. You say I have to go. I say I have to go. I have to go.
Well, you've left the. You've left the
E. And
no, you've left the te. You've left your te now.
You can't have the hefty and the te as well. You can't have the I and the E as well because they don't belong there. It's an A.
What do you change? Do you change both?
Here's what you say. BBC announcer. I have to go.
To go.
Derry people like you.
I have to go.
I have to go. So you change have to huff, and you change to te. I change to te, but say have. I have to go. Have to.
You see?
But you soften the te.
No, you said
you
it.
soften the te. Have to go. It's T-E-H. I have to go.
T-E now?
Yeah.
There's no H.
T-E-H. Te.
Have
te.
to.
I have to go.
I have to go.
I have to go.
I have to
right,
go.
I go up and gunder. That's another word. Go up. Go up and gunder. Go up.
What
and
does Emma say? The letter R. What do you say?
R.
What do you say?
Well, give me a word with R. Recreation.
Do you say or?
Or.
No, you don't, do you?
No, she's swanky. She's from Donegal. Welcome to the Daily Jerry Anderson podcast, where the presenter explains the difference between love and lust and their places in long-term relationships. It is St. Valentine's Day, after all. The children must be told. Jerry, love is caused by a chemical imbalance in the brain. Unfortunately, by the time the balance is restored, you find yourself surrounded by bawling wains, a hormonally challenged wife, and 40 years of future debt. The only cure for love is marriage. How long does love last? There's two types of love. This is Valentine's Day. We talked about this before, and I want to see if you can remember. There are two types of love. Love is love stroke lust, and the other one is love stroke like. Right? Yeah. And a successful marriage must have a combination of the two. Because love stroke lust lasts for 2 years.
Love stroke lust?
Lust lasts for 2 years.
Does the same apply to the girl?
Oh, yeah. Because you meet somebody and you're really attracted to them physically, you know, and you want all the time. You can't stop. That lasts about 2 years, if you're lucky, maximum. Then after that...
Who goes first? Who does... Is it usually
the girl gets fed up first, yeah.
The girl gets fed up the fella?
Uh-huh. Yeah, but you know, it's very much, kind of it's a dead heat, if I may use the expression. It's a dead heat, basically. They get fed up at the same time. You know the time, let's go to bed this afternoon. And then they go, no, I'm not tired. That kind of thing. So that's love stroke lust. That's the thing that lasts about 2 years. Now, if you don't like the person, a divorce follows the third year. You have to love a person plus lust plus love. Love, lust, love. The 3 L's. Right. Love, lust, like. Love comes first. Lust comes first.
Wait a minute, now, let's get this right. You love somebody? No, you lust somebody. Lust comes first.
Yeah, but do you think, when you lust after somebody, you think you love them.
But that lust is first.
But it comes with the love. You think that's what love is. So you meet somebody and you're very attracted to them and you say, I love her. I love her. See, that's basically not love, it's lust, basically.
And
right?
She feels the same way about him.
Oh, yes. And then if you get married on that basis, and you can lust after somebody and not particularly like them. Do you know what I mean?
You can.
Do you understand what I'm saying here?
What are you saying?
You can lust after somebody because they're physically attractive, but you don't particularly like them as a person.
Just lust?
Yeah. But some people think that's love. Right.
Yes.
And I know this may be not the thing for Valentine's Day, but I can't think of any other better day to talk about it. I have to warn these people out there. Because if you're going with this girl and she's lovely, beautiful, lovely body and everything, I love her, she's beautiful, she's lovely. Like Jordan or somebody. You know what I mean? You could hang in with Jordan, even though she's horrible, but you'd hang in there because look at me with her. Wow! That kind of thing.
I would think of wee Sally out of Coronation Street.
There are few factories remaining in Ulster, globalisation and Chinese sweatshops putting paid to our own dark satanic shirt factories. They've also put paid to the presenter's routine of factory outside broadcasts. Not a bad thing in itself. Do you remember when we used to do outside broadcasts before Hugo did them all? Do you remember? Right. We used to do outside broadcasts. We'd go to a bra factory in Cookstown or somewhere like that. And we'd go the day before. And the manager would say, come on, I must show you around the place. You have to meet Old Jimmy.
You never went the day before. I went the day before.
Don't be ruining the story.
I know.
And they'd say, you have to meet Old Jimmy. He's great crack. Oh, he's great crack. You never meet. He's the life and soul of the whole place. You have to meet him. And I would say, no, we'll show you meet him on the day. Oh, no, you have to meet him. He's full of crack. He's full of yarns. He keeps the whole place going. So then again, what you do is you arrive there in the morning and you say, where's Old Jimmy? You say, that's him over there. And you see Old Jimmy in the corner, you say. And then the first thing you do is you're going to start the programme well. So you go over and you say, hello, Jimmy. And Jimmy goes... and he runs away. Relationship advice now for Mr. Coyle, using the only language he understands, the language of the Old West. If only he could remember who he is supposed to be. Do you understand what I mean when I'm talking to him about love, lust, like? Do you understand what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
What about Jimmy Stewart? Do you remember the film Shenandoah? Do you remember the film Shenandoah?
Me?
Yes. Do you remember the film Shenandoah? What did he say to his daughter?
I don't know.
What did he say to his daughter? I can't do Jimmy Stewart, but I'll try.
I don't know.
He's sitting on the porch, and his daughter is there, and she says, I'm going out with Jeb.
Who?
Jeb.
Jeb?
Jeb. And Jimmy Stewart said, Jeb. And he says, yeah.
Daddy.
And she says, I love him, Daddy, I love him. He said, I know you love him, but do you like him?
Oh, do you like him?
Can you do that? Could
No, you do that. No, I'll do her.
I do want to do her.
No, I want to do her.
Daddy, I love Jim. I love him.
What's my line?
I know you love him, but do you like him?
I know you love him, but do you like him?
That was Gregory Peck.
No, it wasn't.
It was.
It wasn't.
I know Gregory Peck when I hear him.
Gregory Peck is shaking his cheeks. Do you like him? I know you love him, but do you like him? That's Gregory Peck.
That is Gregory
That
Peck.
is Gregory
But you're
Peck.
nearly Gregory Peck.
Yeah, what, Jim? What's
Give me
Jim?
Jimmy Stewart again.
Jim!
Jim!
I've got a cold.
I love Jim. I love him, Daddy.
Oh, I know you. Okay, I've got to get down there.
Yeah,
Can't
down
get
there.
down there. See,
Down
this
there.
cold.
Down there.
I know you love him.
That's it.
I know you love him, but do you like him?
Still a wee bit of Gregory Peck.
Yes,
in
I
there,
know.
but it's less than there was before.
But it's
Anyway,
it's
never mind
difficult.
that. Romance continues to be a theme which, combined with routine motor maintenance, has reached some of the wilder parts of the county of Tyrone and further. You're loud and clear here in Dungannon. Could you please talk to Patsy and Francie and the other boy and ask them what attracted them to their partners? Well, he's as difficult as a ducky, Patsy. It's hard to get them in the one spot there. But I'll try and imagine what they would have said. Patsy, Francie and Barney. You see, Patsy's the body work, right? And he would say, she had a queer chassis on her. When I seen her, the wife there, when I seen her first, I met her in it was a GAA match. I was fighting, round about the halfway line. I was just getting rid of this boy. Just give him a bunch of fives round the thrapple there. And I looked around, I seen this woman. I said, just buy the queer chassis and that. So me doing the body work, I went up and approached it. And I'm married till it now. Anyway, Francie does the engines. And he said, I met, and she could go like the clappers. I'll tell you what, she had some engine on her. And Barney does the electrics. And he says, when he seen her, his eyes lit up.
You worked that one well.
One of the rules of radio is that never listen to the listeners. They listen. That's why they're called listeners. They're not to be listened to. Mr. Coyle is yet to learn that lesson, maybe because he's one of them. Thank you very much, sir. Happy Valentine's Day.
Same to you, Jerry.
Bye.
Any
Bye.
chance you could put on a wee Jerry Reid song today?
Jerry Reid, Sean's a big fan of Jerry Reid, therefore I cannot go near him.
Well, any particular one, Andy?
Ach, will you stop?
Up to you, anything.
No, tell us. Give us a song.
Eastbound Down if you have it.
What?
Eastbound Down if you have it.
You got that?
No.
Bound
Bound.
down.
Something.
Down.
Eastbound down.
Eastbound down.
Yeah.
Eastbound down, Jerry.
All right then. Thank
All
you.
right.
Thank you.
Bye.
Okay.
Bye. You should encourage these people. You're
That's what
encouraging
you
him.
do. Well, what about call two?
A bird has been found at Handy on Valentine's Day. A yellow bird with markings. Yellow bird with markings way up in banana tree. In Strabane it is, Strabane area. Across the border to Lifford, I think is. Yellow bird with markings. Its bird is found in Strabane today. There is a calumny doing the rounds that the presenter is shrinking in stature. It is discussed here in a roundabout way. I want you to guess the word that she said, right? She said,
You're going to do a little guessing game.
no,
but
I'm going to ask you to do it. I'm going to ask you to guess the word that she said.
Right.
I'm going to give you the sentence and you have to guess the word.
Can Emma join in?
Anyway,
I need help
any of you
today.
can.
I'm weak today.
I know,
I'm
do it
vulnerable.
yourself.
Yeah,
Do it yourself. And she said to me, she said, God, I've finally met you at last. She said, I listen to you on the radio all the time. I said, thank you very much. That's what I always say. Thank you very much indeed. She says, I can't believe you're so... What's the word? You'll never guess.
Tan?
No. Ask Emma.
No, I'm not going down that road, Emma. I can't believe you're
so... You'll never guess the word.
so tall.
No.
So
Starts with T.
so tiny.
Yes.
Tiny? I don't believe you.
She said, you're so tiny. I've never been called tiny before. And I said,
Well, I said that to you before. Isn't that right, Emma? I've said that to the girls. That
I'm not tiny.
Yes, you're getting smaller.
I'm not getting
You
smaller.
are. You are.
What am I, this incredible shrinking man here?
Emma says you're now smaller than her.
That's because she's pregnant. She's like a side of a house.
No, but you are. You are.
I'm not getting
you
smaller,
are.
but I'm not tiny.
No, but you're getting small. The girls are worried. Emma and Janet are worried about you.
It's only the radio's got small.
No.
I have been training.
You're a wee man now.
No, I'm not a wee man.
You are a wee man.
I've lost a little weight.
Oh, you have.
I have. I'm down now to 11 stone exactly.
But you're at your height.
What do you think? I'm shrinking?
Yes.
I'm not shrinking.
You are.
I'm wearing low shoes.
You're
Anyway,
a wee man.
I'm not a wee man. But I'm not tiny. What am I?
Yeah, you are.
Jimmy Clitheroe?
No, you
You know?
You know, there was
Stop it.
There was a time you were 5'10".
I still am.
You're not. You're anything but.
What do you think I am?
I say you're about 5'5" now.
You mean I've lost 5 inches?
Yeah.
Say nothing, Emma. Anyway.
There's a wee call for you.
Yes, sir. Better take it then to get out of this. Good morning. Emma, will you fix that thing, please? Emma, will you fix
What?
Emma, will you fix the thing?
It's there.
Emma, will
What
you fix
side
the
are you
thing?
on?
I don't need to talk to you because I know what you've done. You don't know how to do it.
Eh?
Emma. Go
Hello,
fix
Ronnie.
it.
Say hello,
Hello, yeah.
Ronnie.
Hello,
Hey,
Ronnie.
say-
How are you? He
I
he
think
wasn't there a
somebody
minute
is
ago.
We didn't
Sleep
do a
apnea.
thing.
Sorry, Ronnie. Sorry.
Not to worry. Is that BBC?
You can tell, can't you? Now follows the tale of a 4-piece suit. You can tell that the presenter has lived well. Many of us are lucky if at one stage of our lives we manage to own a 3-piece suit. Few amongst us can imagine the unanswerable wealth of a 4-piece suit custom made. Of course, I used to be big. Jerry, whatever happened to all the old boys who used to wear faded suits and colour-coordinated flat caps? That's the fellas who used to be in pubs in the Republic of Ireland. They've all gone away now. This because they can't smoke and the guards are breathalyzing them in their tractors going at 20 miles an hour. The suits and caps were Sunday best. They were well past their best. When I was a kid, the men of a certain vintage were universally attired in such faded clothing. I used to marvel at the farm labourers who used to turn up for work in 3-piece suits. I wonder why this fashion had disappeared. I think a statue should be erected in the memory of these old fellas. That's Ian Duncan and Oma. That's a very good point, you know. Men used to always wear suits, no matter what. That's because, do you realise that
I could never wear a waistcoat. Do you know that? You could wear a waistcoat, but I couldn't because I'm the wrong shape.
I know you're the wrong
You're
shape.
the right shape.
You could-
Although recently you're the wrong. You have been the wrong shape.
I'm still the right
No,
shape.
no. You have a wee bit of a sticky Eddie.
I'm still the right shape. There was a time I had a little belly, but that's gone now.
Yeah.
Look, where is it? Can you see it? Look, I'm sitting normally. Where's my belly?
I
can see yours from here. It's
Yeah,
like
no.
you're like a hippopotamus having a baby. No, but that's true, you know. Do you know one of the signs that sobered me, and I have to say, no, one of the reasons why men used to always wear suits was because before the 60s, there was no such thing as casual wear. You know that, don't you?
Yeah.
Because nobody had jeans or anything, or nobody knew, you know, slacks. Nobody had those. You always just wore a suit. And do you remember the retreat?
They were always shiny. The trousers were always shiny.
Young Catholic men like us, we were always forced to go to chapel. And remember at 6 o'clock in the morning, and these men would talk about these sermons about how sinful we were. Do you remember the Christmas tree? Remember the Christmas tree sermon? Your fellow used to stand up and say, they're all from the south of Ireland. He said, look at you down there, young men of Derry. Little do you know, approaching manhood, the pitfalls that are in store. And I have to say to you now, that if you commit sin, you'll be thrust into the bowels of hell. And many of you have no conception of what hell is. Let me tell you what hell is. The heat of 1,000 million Christmas trees. I used to think that was great. Because you know the way a person is telling you how hot hell is? You say, oh, it's 100,000 trees. But that doesn't mean anything to you. But you see, they knew to say, Christmas trees! Because you associate Christmas trees with nice things. And you don't realise that
Why
when
is a Christmas tree hot?
No, it's not hotter.
Well, what do
but
you
you
mean?
see, it'll strike terror into your heart if they
No.
say Christmas trees. Imagine you being burnt in a Christmas tree.
It's not nothing to do with burn. What?
You
I
don't get
believe
this
you.
at all.
I don't get what you're saying.
All right then, let me-
Hotter than 1,000 Christmas trees or 1,000,000 Christmas trees, wherever it is.
Burning.
He didn't say burning.
What is wrong with you? Don't you understand the English language? He said, hotter than the heat generated by 1,000 Christmas trees being burnt.
No, you didn't say being burnt.
I'm saying it now, right?
But you didn't say
No,
it
but
before.
if you said
I
1,000
saw Christmas trees with
If you
lights on
if you
them.
said 1,000 trees
And
been
Emma
burnt,
saw them. You see, you didn't describe that well at all.
do you renounce the devil? I do. The social anthropologist in the presenter often pops out, especially when Coilis Interruptus is grappling with some mundane aspect of life that bothers nobody else but him. The presenter gently explains the building blocks of life after the DNA has finished spiralling. First of all, you're born, and then you're nurtured by your mum, and then you learn to stand on your own 2 feet, and then you go to school. And that's the childhood part. And you learn stuff, and, you put a little foot out in front of you and make mistakes.
I can't take
Then
the
second
word...
stage.
I can't take the word mum, by the way.
Okay, I'm sorry, I won't use
Mother.
it again. Your ma.
No, your mother.
Your ma.
Your mother.
So you do that, and then you leave school. That's first stage of childhood, and then you leave school. Maybe you go to university, maybe you don't. Maybe you get a job. Maybe you go to England to make fire guards. Whatever you do.
Yeah.
And then you get married. You see, and that's the second stage. And you reproduce.
Yeah.
And you have children, which you have, gladly, healthy, good children.
Yes.
And then you grow up. And then as they get older, they get married. And that's the third stage you go through.
Mm-hmm.
And the third stage is maybe perhaps you're a grandfather.
Mm-hmm.
And then you've reached the fourth stage after that. Hating everything and approaching death. You must realise you're in that stage. You hate everything and you're approaching death. And, just be aware of it and try and lighten up. Look at me. As a matter of fact, you know this. I'm older than you.
Yeah. But what
Many years younger.
What do actors and actresses feel about people sitting in the cinema with tubs of popcorn and Snickers and Coca-Cola or whatever they buy?
I don't think they care because they've already been paid. They're not
Yeah,
in the
but they're
cinema.
sitting
They're
up there
in
and they're acting their wee heads off.
on the screen.
On the screen.
They're not actually there, Sean. Thank you for listening.